The biggest HR mistake happening right now in your business is that you've gotten sucked into the functions and you've forgotten about the people. You've got to listen to your team members now. When's the last time you had a conversation with them, just a one-on-one conversation with them, and really listened? What's working, what's not working? And I'm talking about talking to the employee that's been there 2 weeks, 90 days, 6 months, 3 years, 10 years. What are they all saying individually and streaming it together? If you're trying to get at retention, you're trying to fix the turnover, there are elements in those conversations. You have got to talk to people. That's hopefully originally why you got into this. It wasn't about the benefit side of it or executing payroll or the employee relations side of it, but a bigger impact. The bigger impact is on people, not the functions of the day. So big tip today, guys, start talking to people again and listening to what they're saying, and you will find out what's going on, what's working, what's not working, and where your opportunities are. Zero in on your people. Have conversations. So I received a phone call from one of my clients, and they have various call centers. They asked me to come in and do some training on customer service. So I said, sure, no problem. I don't do anything canned. Everything I do is customized. So I said, well, the first thing I need to do is come in and interview the executive staff. The second thing I need to do is come in and talk to the supervisors alone. The third thing I need to do is to come in and talk to the staff. And I need to sort of gather all that information. And I also used a tool that I use called Behavioral Predictive Index. It's a behavioral assessment tool. And so I brought all those elements together. What I found out when I went into the discussion with all of them is the thread was around training. The thread was around stopping and listening to what the needs were of the individuals. From day one onboarding up into that 90-day when they were really efficient. And how did I find that out? I had a conversation with them. So it was the elements of people asking the right questions, maybe asking a little bit more poignant question, and just stopping, taking a lot of notes, me not doing a lot of talking, a lot of listening, and threading it together. And they needed customer service training because partially it was a checklist, but when I dove into it deeper, they had big turnover going on. And when I dove into it deeper, the why was the onboarding. And when I dove into it a little bit more, they were hiring right. They absolutely had the right behaviors coming in, but they lost them when they got to the team because the supervisor was overwhelmed. So the magic ended up happening of the retention or the turnover. The secret was in the supervisor. So we did the customer service training, but when I came back, it was about the supervisors. What are you doing now to mentor and to follow up where I left off? Because one and done training, let me tell you people, it does not work. If you're just doing that to check off the list, gosh, use your money someplace else. But if you really want to make an impact and a change, you need to come up with a series or some multiple components in order to achieve what it is that you're looking for. And if you're interested in hearing more about that, please contact me at premierrapport.com.